The inner workings of South Dakota law have picked up more attention lately following the Supreme Court's decision against recreational marijuana.
Yeah, last week the court ruling that voter-approved Amendment A violated the state's single subject rule, but many viewers still have questions about what that rule exactly is. Austin Goss now from the Peer Newsroom.
Since the South Dakota Supreme Court's ruling last week, many people have asked, what exactly is the single subject rule? As written into the state's constitution, the single subject rule says no law shall embrace more than one subject, which shall be expressed in its title.
I think people probably understood that what they were doing was imposing a requirement that one constitutional amendment have one subject. You know, it's obviously a very complicated legal principle to then implement, as we saw in the Amendment A decision.
Across the nation, there are 26 states with a process for initiating measures or referendums through the ballot box. Of those 26 states, 15 others have a single subject rule in place.
There were some pre-existing provisions about how constitutional amendments have to be structured that probably provided similar protections. The big difference was this made explicit that there must be a single subject. So I think, you know, that's what this amendment that created single subject probably did, right? Is it just made it a little bit more explicit.
The Supreme Court's decision on Amendment A was the first true legal test of the single subject rule since its implementation in 2018. Marijuana activists petitioned to create another constitutional amendment to have it removed, but did not obtain the necessary signatures by the November 8th deadline.
I think in theory, a single subject rule is a good idea. I think that ballot initiatives should be limited to single areas of public policy. The problem is when a court interprets a single subject rule in a very rigid and harsh manner.
Marijuana advocates are already gathering signatures for recreational marijuana on an initiated measure, not a constitutional amendment, for next year's election. In Pierre, Austin Goss, Dakota News Now.